Okay, I need to remember to keep the mic not really too close to me because I always end up like trying to edit out all the little like sounds that the mic picks up. This is not the best mic, as you guys may have noticed. Sorry, but I'm not the biggest podcaster in the world yet, so I don't have anything to say to that. Even oh my god, I'm just fighting with the walls with my invisible haters, which do not exist because nobody can possibly hate me. Yeah. Anyways, welcome to this week's episode of Conversations with Friends and the Voices in My Head. Doo, 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 doo. Okay, so fun news. I recorded 2 episodes this week. It was my finals week, and it was really hard for me to focus and sit and just talk. I genuinely had no idea what I was going to talk about for the first time in my life, and that really took a toll on me. I was like, what am I not creative anymore? And you know what? I don't want this to be a place where I can just like I put pressure on myself to talk about specific topics. Like I just want to talk about what I want to talk about. And if it's me doing my getting my hair done that week, then that's what it's going to be. Okay? Because this isn't like a podcast of like an informative podcast or a podcast where I have guests over. It's just me blabbing on about my own life and my own problems, and if it relates to, then that's great. But if it doesn't, then you can watch anyways. Anyways, so I just decided that I'm not gonna put pressure on myself anymore to talk about really like educational material. Even though I watch that type of podcast and I listen to that, I mean, maybe I don't want to make it. Maybe maybe I just want to have a little bit of fun. So today that's what we will be having. So first of all, you can see I got my hair done. I need to shower though. It's been a while since I washed my hair, guys. But look how pretty the color is. Like look at that. Look at that. And I got a bunch of it cut off and I got my layers redone because I've just been cutting my hair at home. And I know this isn't what you guys want to hear, but being blonde is so hard. It's like my hair has gotten so damaged and I don't even want to talk about it because it gets me so sad. My hair used to be so long and luscious and curly, and I just hate, I always hated my curly hair. And that's so sad to say because when I was in middle school, I would wake up at 5 a.m. It's like that fucking clip from Euphoria where Cassie gets up at 4 a.m. and like does her makeup stuff. That was me in 5th grade, just straightening my hair. And all for what? All for what? Then I stopped, gained a bit of consciousness, and I started really liking my curly hair actually. And I didn't straighten it, I didn't do shit to it. Like it was years. Then I kept dyeing my hair, dyeing my hair, dyeing my hair. I dyed my hair to like 15 different colors. I have proof, and maybe I'll edit it in if I want to show you guys, okay? Anyways, then I was like, okay, I really want to buzz my hair off. But the thing is, I was like, if I buzz my hair off, I need a really good reason. I need like a really good reason to the point where I can't go back and I have to buzz it. So I burned my own hair off. I literally just was like, I went to my friend's house. Shout out Saddam. Went to my friend's house and I was like, bleach my hair. Either I'm gonna go blonde right now or I'm gonna shave my head. We tried to bleach my blue hair and then it didn't work, obviously, because how could it work? We were using like the shittiest box dye and we did not know what we were doing at the time. I was so much more experimental with my hair. I was so experimental with my makeup and hair, and now I'm just a basic bitch, I guess. I don't know. I used to do like the most colorful, pretty makeup, and I used to match it to my hair, and I really miss that part of myself. Anyways, back to the story. Then it burned off. Like it didn't burn off, but it was so damaged and horrid. And then I was like, you know what? Just cut it. Just cut it. And we tried to cut it at home, but she didn't have like a buzz machine. So I put on a cap. We went to the nearest, like in Turkish we say mahalle kuaförü. But it's like the nearest whatever hairdresser that we can find. It was closed. Then my friend calls this abla up. Abla means I don't know, sister, but in Turkish it's not like that. It's like this, whatever. She calls this lady up, and the lady comes from her apartment to just buzz my hair. And then, classic Turkish hairdresser, she's like, no, but you're so pretty. Why do you want to buzz your hair off? And me, I'm in the corner like, buzz it off. I don't want it anymore. I was having a really hard time, by the way. This was a very much cry for help, but it was an experience I do not take back, and I want to do again. Anyways, then this bitch buzzes my hair off, and because we tried to bleach it, like I kind of made a leopard hair style without even really noticing, because some parts were black because my original hair is black, and then some parts were like bleached. It was a look though. Like she was buzzing my hair off, and I was like sighing with relief, and I was really scared because at the point, like this was the shortest I'd ever have my hair, obviously because it's a buzz cut. But I've done so many hairstyles, but I didn't think like a buzz cut is kind of scary. But I was so sure of it. I was like I don't want it anymore. I was in a mood, and I was very much struggling with a lot of self-image stuff, and I don't know. It was just that time where I wanted to kind of know how I like to present myself and how I like to dress. And even though I don't think that masculinity and femininity and can be based on what hairstyle we have or what hair we have, it is very affirming, I think, to our personality. Even though they are social constructs, they are still very real social constructs. That's why I like it's very understandable when people want to feel more masculine. They like I don't know dress in boy clothes or cut their hair because this like I don't know if I explained it super well, but this social construct is still very real to people's feelings, and we don't live in a world where clothes don't define you or your hair or whatever. Anyways, so then I had a buzz cut, and it was so liberating. If anyone needs a sign to buzz your hair off, let this be it. Because I feel like everyone should buzz their hair once, at least once in their lifetime. I mean, it was so freeing. You wake up, hair ready. You get in the shower. It takes 5 minutes. I mean, I'm a right now. I'm a girl who loves taking care of my hair, especially now that it's dead as fuck. So I really like masking it up, oiling it up, getting these different types of shampoos or whatever. But the bald era was so fun in that. You know what was the best part though? You've never felt the wind on your scalp, and it shows. That was the best. But the wind, you can feel it on your head, and your pillow. Mm, I'd have, I'd literally do anything except buzz my hair to get that feeling back right now. Anyways, my hair, I didn't leave it alone. By the way, after I buzz cutted it, I dyed it again and again and again and again and again until I dyed it black and didn't touch it for a year and a half. And that was an era. My hair was so shit, guys. I'm sorry. Like I just told you how to buzz your hair off, but it's so hard. The growing it out season is so hard. Like my hair looked like Justin Bieber. It looked like a bowl. It looked like a lot of different things, and it was really bad, guys. It was really really bad. And it was oily. I tried to have bangs. I didn't know how to style it. So if you do get a buzz cut, be prepared to learn how to style every single type of haircut. Plus, I have curly hair, naturally curly hair, and I felt like my head looked like a mushroom farm, to be honest. Anyways, and I bleached my eyebrow. You know how much confidence that takes? Like, imagine having no eyebrows, no hair. I'm having acid reflux right now. Don't judge me. Anyways, by the way, my mom had the funniest reaction to me buzzing my hair. So I came home that day and she looks at me. Apparently, she thought that my friend had come over, and that wasn't me. Then she proceeded to be like, "How could you do that? Like, how could you do that, right?" For hours. But then like we didn't talk for like 2 days, I think. Then she just came up to me. She was like, "You know what? It really suits you." And then for the next 2 years, she proceeded to tell me that that was my best hair ever. Like, excuse me, we fought for 2 days for you to tell me that that was my best look. I bleached. Ah, I bleached it by the way as well. So it was a look. Anyways, enough about my hair. Um, I should really put my phone on do not disturb because like I'm filming. Excuse me. Anyways, Other things I want to talk about is that I'm going to a concert today. And no one in this country knows who Kings of Convenience are, but this relates back to my friend who helped me with my bus cut. She introduced me to this amazing band called Kings of Convenience, and I really think you guys should listen to them. They're coming to Turkey, to Istanbul, and it's the weirdest thing to me because I think they're Scottish. Wait, I really need to fact check this. But I do remember them being like from. Wait, guys, I'm sorry. I need to like move you over. I do vaguely remember them being from Scotland or Poland. Wait, Kings of. My hand looks so weird like this. Okay. They are from Norway. Yeah, that's so off. But, anyways, there's I love them and I'm so excited for the concert today, but I do am scared of it being literally empty because I looked and I bought these tickets like 4 months ago because I thought they were going to sell out and I was so scared, but they still didn't sell out. And it's in like a huge part of like it's like pretty big concert hall. Like I went to Cigarettes After Sex there and it was packed. So I don't know if it's not packed, can I be in the front? Can they just cram the VIP section? Anyways, what else did I do this week? It's my finals week, and I felt like a lot of pressure to be creative this week. And I know I talk about my major in every episode, but this is my life, and can't do shit about that. But um, as much as I said I hate my major, it's like I really feel the need to be to success to success. That, Julia. See, my English getting worse. The longer I live here, my English just receding. It's in a recession. Oh my god. But I felt this need to succeed at everything I do, even in a major I hate. It's not just like, oh, let me pass for me. It's more like let the professor be in awe of what I do. And it's been really hard for me to accept when I have bad ideas because I mean, so this week my assignment was to mimic a certain director, and our professor was like mimic the Darden brothers, and I, to be honest with y'all, did not know who the Darden brothers are. But I went and I researched what they do and I looked at a couple of their films, and it's mostly long takes, no cuts. The worst thing for me ever because I'm a cut girl, I'm an edit girl. I love editing, I love fast-paced editing, I love close-ups, and that was not for me. So it was a really struggle to like find an idea that was meaningful that I could do in one take, which I did. But then it turned out like I just didn't like it. I didn't think it was cinematic. I didn't think it was just basic. And it was so hard for me to accept that I had a basic idea. I literally spent 2 days just like I'm with my friends in a cafe and I'm just staring at the wall. I'm like, what can I do? I'm asking everyone around me, like, give me an idea, please. Because I feel like I've ran out of ideas. And I don't think this is particularly a burnout, but maybe it's because of the major I'm in. I don't know. But it's like, I just, nothing up here. And I also want to talk about this is, I think, what I'm going to make my short film about. But our dependency on ChatGPT is really fucking with me. Really fucking with me right now. Because, I mean, what do you mean we're all casually using AI? And I don't want to be those bitches, one of those bitches who's like against AI, which I'm not, but I think it being this normalized is extremely weird. Like, I don't know, whoever I meet, like I met this girl this past week at my friend's birthday. But she was like, yeah, like we were talking about a problem of hers and we were trying to give her advice, whatever. And then at the end, when we couldn't figure out what to do with her problem, we all were like, oh yeah, ask ChatGPT. And she said, I already did. And then this opened up like this new section of my brain of all the times my friends told me that they use ChatGPT for therapy or for getting an idea or for anything, just someone to talk to. It's like this has been the biggest sign of recession for me because what do you mean you're asking ChatGPT for advice? I do that too sometimes, not gonna lie. It's not like I'm better than anyone, but I mean, call up a friend. It's like I know that's so like I don't know, privileged to say because I have a couple really close friends that I trust, but um Even at times where I feel like I can't talk to anyone, I feel like it's weird that it's normalized in my own head too to like, oh, let me just ask chat. That's insane to me. That's insane to me. Like I've normalized it a lot in my academic life, unfortunately, but I've been trying to use it less and less with articles, and I've been trying to read the articles instead of just making AI summarize them. But it's been really hard to like get to my idea without using AI. Like I've been just asking for ideas, but then not liking any of them because AI can only reproduce, right? Like things that have already been done. So it's just I've not been liking any of the answers, but it's always gotten me to a point where I can get my own ideas. So it's like a brainstorming session. It doesn't make it any better. And I've been trying to stop that, but I think the more we use it, the more we get lazy, which is a pretty basic thing and obvious thing to state. But I it going into therapy, like that's just been fucking me up in the brain. Like, what do you mean you're talking about your relationships problems to AI? It's not that I'm judging because I've asked it too, like it's weird because even as much as I'm against this, I've been like, oh hey, like I did this, do you think that's wrong? Like, what do you think? Or once, okay, this is the funny story. Once I had like a really horrible bug in my apartment, and I think it's called, in Turkish it's called like bok böceği, like osuruk böceği. And it's like this type of bug that farts when you get like when you how can I say this? When you try to crush it and when it gets irritated, this kind of bug, it like gets irritated when you try to crush it. So it has this horrid smell. And so it's called a fart bug, basically, in Turkish. Anyways, I had this bug in my apartment and I did not know what to do. Guys, I'm deathly afraid of many insects. I hate bees. I like them from afar, but do not get close to me. I'm deathly afraid of bees. I've never gotten stung before. I hate ants. I, I just don't like any type of insects, except butterflies, but I don't like to look at them too close either. Anyways, so I had this bug and I genuinely did not know what to do. I could not get close to this bug. It was like, it was this big and it only flew at like specific times, or it was stuck to my curtain and it just kept going up and down. And I was so scared that I had ChatGPT walk me through on how to get rid of it because it was so high up for me to reach and I could not physically get close to it. Like, even I'm getting goosebumps to stop talking about this. But I had chat guide me into sucking this bug up. And that's that day I was like, yeah, my brain, I'm just going backwards, man. We're all going backwards. And I don't know if there's anything to do about it. I really want to be more literate and more educated. And it's so weird that we all trying to get better and we have the tools, but the tools are used for such wrong reasons. Like, I wish we used AI not to kind of cheat or I don't know, just do like less work, but more to like better our work. You know what I mean? Not better, but like get more information. Like, it's so weird how you have this. It's even better than Google in this. Like, we have this platform that we can just type in what we're asking and gives you like all the answers you need. It's like a really old librarian that knows everything about everyone. And while we have this, we just don't use it for the right reasons. This sucks, man. It really does. Anyways, I've been yapping for way too long about. I started with my buzz cut. How did I get to AI? Anyways, lastly, you know what? No, that's gonna be in next week's episode. I'm not gonna talk about that right now. I feel like my time with episodes have recently been like 19 minutes. Like, all my episodes. Wait, oops. All my episodes lately have just been 19 minutes or something because I don't know why. I hope you're enjoying them though. I mean, uh, yeah. At 19 minutes, my brain just stops, I think. So I'm gonna leave you and use AI less and buzz your head off. This is my summary of this week's episode. And I'm sorry that it's late. It's gonna be a bit late because finals week, guys. Sorry. this is the first week I've ever missed an upload since I started posting, which has been an amazing time for me because I've never been this consistent at anything ever. So can we just get a little applause? Every episode, once I have to applaud myself. Anyways, okay, I'm leaving. Okay? Love you guys and see you in the next one. Bye bye. Conversations with friends and the voices in my head.